And he didn't ask why I knew it exactly, but he must have sort of wondered, why the hell do you know word for word the King James Version? Was I originally Christian and later deconverted? Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, as Christian as a kid can be. You know, you're raised up. I made, if I do that serious video that I talked about, I will probably talk about that. I was a Christian in my own right for about 2 years. 2 years, and then sort of fading through that the next sort of 5 years. Cool. All right, let me skip down. I'll go into number 2, waiting room number 2. Anyone in waiting room number 2? Who's here? Anyone here I know? Okay. Yes, we are. Okay, yeah, I see you there. Any questions in room 2? Oh, there's VIP room, I'm told.
So.
Yeah, that's what they're telling me. Alright. There's nothing there. Okay, I'm going to skip down to number 3. Nothing there, I mean no questions. Number 3, any questions in room 3? And yes, Zeffy, hello Zeffy.
Yes, Angry Bum. Just sorry, whilst you're reading through the questions.
Yeah, sure.
The eBay items have raised, I think a few minutes ago I just got an update, $4,946.62, and they haven't finished quite yet. So the tendency on eBay auctions is that in the last hour or so they can shoot up ridiculously because people are sort of holding on to the last minute to bid for them. So we'll see what happens, but just in general terms, I'm staggered by every single site and donation page has exceeded all my expectations. Sorry to interrupt you.
Not at all, worth it. Somebody asked me about future vids. I won't tell you much, but I have about 3 or 4 ideas. I've got one serious vid to do, and then about 3 or... I'm going to do short ones. They need to be short. I can't keep doing these epic 10-minute jobs. Because one day, somebody's... I don't know, it's too much of a head fuck. There's too much pressure on me. So there's going to be a couple of...
Terror, by Sickers on this. Jaguar Jones is in the list I'm given. It's Jaguar Jones, Lacey, yourself, UN, Fact, Coctopus, or Coctopus Fact, and that will take us to the end of the show. If that's too late for you, we'll try and sort of get you in a bit earlier. UN, if that's too late for you, we'll try and get you in a bit earlier, but it's, I can't get everyone in at the same time, obviously, but that's the general plan, Terra.
Alright, cool. That just asked me where I live in Japan. I live in Fukuoka, in Japan. It's spelled fuck you, okay, eh? Alright, I'm going, this is the last room, I think. Is this the last room?
Sorry, Peach.
Oh no, this is room 5. I'm in room... Oh shit, there's heaps of rooms. Fuck, there's 7 rooms. Okay, I'm in 5.
So, Peach, the difficulty is that on my plan, which is now covered with food, unfortunately, everyone's sort of like down here and you're over here, which is, in fact, you're there, which is why I haven't sort of got you over here.
Hey, can I show you a secret, everybody? Have a look at this. Oh, can you see it? It's not quite... I can't get the focus on it. It is a stamp. But it's not a collected stamp, it's a soon-to-be-used stamp. There it is, a Japanese uncollected, non-collected stamp.
Do you mind explaining to people?
Oh yeah, okay, the name.
You're in Japan. You're teaching.
I teach English here. Yeah. I was teaching English in Sydney, Australia, and decided that I would head overseas. Like all of most colleagues that I was working with there had been teaching in Japan or Korea or Europe and went home to Australia. So I did it backwards. I was teaching there for 4 years, and then came here about 1.5 years ago. and now I'm teaching in 2 universities. And
Do you
a little
speak
bit,
Japanese?
just a little bit. Tsukoshi-dake.
It's a really difficult language
Well,
to learn, isn't it? Because the same word pronounced differently has about 7 different
yeah, the kanjis
meanings,
have
isn't
different
it?
meanings. Yeah, yes, it is a tricky one. I could do it a lot better if I wasn't spending so much fucking time making YouTube videos.
So you're teaching what, a school, a college,
yeah, I got
university,
two universities,
privately,
and
or
I'm just starting at a new school. I was teaching these kids at a really bad school out in the countryside, but I've just stepped up a fucking way up. Thank God. So I'm teaching 2 universities, but mainly kids who don't want to learn. Like, I mean, university students who aren't really interested, but they have to do it. It's compulsory for them in the first 2 years of any undergraduate degree. So that's what I'm doing here.
Anyway, sorry, I interrupted
right.
you. You're still
Yeah,
working
I'm now in
through
room
it.
6. Hello, room
God, have we got
6.
6 rooms?
Yeah, but a couple of them are quite empty. Hello, look at like a balloons coming at me everywhere. Far out. There's balloons. Videos from the Lolcat Bible. I don't need to debunk the Lolcat Bible. I haven't read the Lolcat Bible anyway. Man, a lot of balloons in there. There's a shitload of balloons. They all float. Yeah, okay. Alright. Thank you. Any questions amongst those balloons? I'm looking for some questions. Oops. Okay, hang on, where stop the balloons. Yeah, alright. Do I like balloons? Oh look, I love balloons. They're just the best. Think about the monopoly on violence. Well, this is my little take on this charity event. It's wonderful to find a secular charity, and that's really cool. That's what I'm interested in for this. Obviously, they do a lot of good work, and people have talked about that all day. But it's just nice to find a charity where my money is not going to be used to teach people the sinfulness of condom use. Thank fuck for that.
Yes, I mean, I was advised, unfortunately, the person that advised me as to which charity to use, I did want to get on the program. He's called Squagnut. He's still in the room. Get you on, I will do, but as you can tell, I'm struggling to sort of like fit people in, and I know that time zones and everything cause problems, but it was him that advised me to use or donate to MSF, and I did do some cursory checks, and they are wonderful. I wanted something that was worldwide, that had nothing to do with religion. I mean, politics, obviously, they have very little. They can't be a charity if they've got political motives. But having looked into them, I couldn't find anything better. I think they're absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, I was when I was in Australia, I was regularly donating to Oxfam, which is British, I think, aren't they? Oxfam.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So
it's actually, I think it was set up by Oxford University, people at Oxford University, which is why it's called Ox.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. So then when I moved, I had to cancel it because that was an ongoing bank debit thing, and I just don't know how to do that kind of thing here. So I could, thus my support of this one. All right, I'm quickly going to scan through the rooms because people are waiting to get on. This is room 6. I'll go to last one, room 7. Room 7. Hello. Any balloons here? Balloons, flowers, and thumbs up. That's nice. Hello. Oops. How long does each video take? That's a good question. The last one, well, I let them take as long as they like, because the ideas come to me and I'll be walking along the street and I'll suddenly see something or just think of something that I need to put in, and I'll write it. I've got a little note that I carry around for various things, but not just for that, but I put them in. Or I've got like 4,000 tracks in my MP3 player, and so some music will come along, and like that music for Jephthah, that ending music, how fucking good is that music, man? That music would have been, that video would have been about 50% as good without that music. So Stravinsky really fucking helped my ass out on that one. But I hear that, you know, I get ideas sort of, and then they just go in and they get turned around, and the best thing for making these movies is a good night's sleep. I get up in the morning, I read the script that I sort of left it there yesterday, changed so much that's not funny, I get something better, and so they take a long time. But as far as like I said, the recording took a while in this last one because I just couldn't, I'm out of practice. But from recording to drawing all the pictures and putting it up on YouTube was only about 6 hours, so that was pretty cool. I was pretty happy with that. It was a bit of a record, I think. Okay. Arigato, obrigato. I don't know if that's true about arigato, obrigato. So, Japan is very, very, very secular, even compared to Australia.